Hello? Can you hear me? Cars, noise, traffic, pollution. I can't stand it. Hi, my name is Marvin and you're watching Gadget X. I'll come back to you in a second from a more calmer, quieter place because I can't even hear myself think right now.
Today in Gadget X, transport of the future. Hoverboard, Unicycle, Segway. Which one will be Marvin's choice for traveling around the city? Hoverboard, the most popular, but is it really the coolest? Unicycle, looks awesome, but how long does it take to learn? Segway, almost a crossover, but is it an issue? Our gadget man Marvin knows the answers to all these questions. Let's go. We'll compare max speed, charge time, time needed to refill a device with power, max load, the maximum permitted amount of weight carried, net weight, mileage, the distance a vehicle can travel using a particular amount of power, and definitely price. Hoverboard is also known as a self-balancing scooter or a self-balancing two-wheeled board. The term hoverboard originally appeared in the novel by M.K. Joseph, The Hole in the Zero, and then in its film version, Back to the Future. It's a fictional skateboard that floats above the ground. A real hoverboard consists of two wheels arranged side by side, with two small platforms between the wheels on which the rider stands. How soon can you start riding? Time for a test drive.
So, here I have the hoverboard. Let's give it a go. It's very responsive already without putting both feet on there. And I'm on. Okay, let me try what it feels like. So, let me get the hang of it a little bit. Okay, so here I am on the hoverboard. If I lean my heels back, I go back. If I lean my toes forward, I go forward. And if I want to go around, I just simply do opposites with my feet and I can go around in a circle as well. It is pretty cool. I like the responsiveness to it. It feels your balance. You just don't feel as secure in the thing itself.
Marvin has learned how to ride a hoverboard in less than 10 minutes. You can do it too.
So some of the basic specifications of the two-wheel balance scooter. The mileage on this one, you can get anything between 10 to 20 kilometers.
This is more than enough to ride to work and back home for a couple of days without charging.
Max load, usually about 120 kg.
Enough for Marvin, but not if he wants to transport some really heavy loads.
Max speed up to about 10 kilometers per hour, so they are quite fast.
We do not recommend this speed for this device, as you can easily fall off and hurt yourself.
Battery charging time itself is really, really good, anything between 1 to 2 hours.
Definitely a positive feature.
The net weight, 12 kg.
Yes, we can say that a hoverboard is portable. Price. We can give 1 point, as nowadays you can find some super cheap models.
So, to sum up, it is one of the easier models to use. Maybe it's not the safest one to use for everyday travel, but it is really, really good fun.
Main pros and cons of choosing a hoverboard. Max speed, too fast. Charge time, awesome. Max load, seems okay. Net weight, light enough. Mileage, definitely a pro. Price could be cheap if you do your research. Seems like Marvin really likes a hoverboard, but is it going to be his final choice? Hoverboard, Unicycle, and Segway are all self-balancing vehicles. It is possible because of an inbuilt gyroscope. Gyroscope is a top combined with a pair of rings called gimbals. These gimbals revolve so fast that the vehicles don't fall. An electric unicycle is also known as a self-balancing one-wheel electric scooter. The U.S. patent for a unicycle was published in 1869 by Frederick Myers, and basically it was a single-wheeled bike at that time. Its modern version consists of only one wheel with a pedal on each side on which the rider stands. These two pedals control the speed and allow to steer with the feet. Is it possible to learn how to ride a unicycle in 10 minutes? Good luck, Marvin.
This is the first time in my life I've tried this, okay? I'm serious. Just make sure I don't fall in the river. How do I do this?
No.
Here?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. But to practice this, definitely need help, right? Superman!
Looks like Marvin still needs some more practice with the unicycle, but the result is worth the effort.
Some of the technical aspects about this piece of equipment, mileage, depending on the model, you can get anything between 15 to 40 kilometers.
But we still like it. Max load up to 120 kilograms. Not bad for this kind of vehicle.
Max speed, again, depending on the model, 15 to 20 kilometers per hour.
But a unicycle is not the safest type of transport to use the maximum speed.
The battery charging time, actually, we didn't write the battery charging time, did we?
Charge time, 1 to 2 hours. And it's actually great.
So the weight, it can be from 8 to 13 kg.
You can easily bear it if needed. Price, we give 1 point as the price is pretty affordable.
So to sum up, it's definitely not one of the easiest ones in the market, but if you do keep at it and you do keep practicing, it is very good fun.
Main pros and cons of choosing a unicycle. Max speed, too fast. Charge time, great. Max load, okay. Net weight, it is portable. Mileage, good enough. Price, affordable. Though a unicycle looks cool, is it safe enough to travel around the city? Or can Marvin find something better? This is Bill. He likes new technology and his bike. But today, he's got the chance to combine both his interests. He is trying to ride on a Segway. Its cross-country ability is awesome. Bill can ride on the sand, rocks, hills, and even road curbs are not an issue. And what Bill likes the most, he still feels safe. A Segway is a two-wheeled, self-balancing electric vehicle. It was invented by Dean Kamen. The name Segway means smooth transition, and it's similar to the name of the company producing them. The scooter consists of two wheels arranged side by side, with two small platforms between the wheels, on which the rider stands, and the handlebars. A Segway looks so easy and safe to ride. Let's see if it really is.
Okay, so let's give this one a go. First time ever in my life. the stick is basically like the steering wheel. So push it forward, you go forward, stop, lean back, go back, and then to turn, you use the stick. So if you do lean slightly forward, the Segway will drive the wheel precisely to keep the balance. And if you lean backwards, vice versa, it will go back precisely to help you keep the balance. If I want to go in a circle, for example, I just use the stick and I put it very slightly to the left, like so. So if I try just one finger, I can go around. Let me try my pinky. It's very easy to circle and steer. So as you can see, it is very responsive. Let me go and drive this thing around a little bit more.
As you can see, no training is needed for riding a Segway. Anyone can do it, and so can you.
The mileage per charge can be anything between 15 to 35 kilometers.
Still great for riding around the city during the week.
The max load is 120 kg.
But we think it might be the safest one for bigger loads, too.
Max speed with this particular model is 18 kilometers per hour.
A Segway is reliable enough to be used with this kind of speed.
And the charging time is between 4 to 6 hours now.
Not the best charging time we've seen.
So the weight of the one we have today is roughly 56 kg.
Too heavy to be called portable. Price. We give a maximum of 3 points as it can be very expensive.
It is great fun to use and go around, and it doesn't take any time at all to start using it and going all over the place wherever you want to go.
Main pros and cons of choosing a Segway. Max speed, the safest. Charge time, the biggest con. Max load, better than it seems. Net weight, not portable. Mileage, great. Price, not for everyone. Hoverboard. Unicycle. Segway. Which one will be Marvin's choice for traveling around the city?
So after having tried all three of them, the Segway, the monocycle, and the hoverboard, I would have to say my favorite personal choice would have to be the Segway. The other ones are good fun as well. So the hoverboard, I think, if you're not going far distances and you just want a little bit of fun. And the unicycle itself, it's definitely the hardest of the three to get the hang of. But what I did like was the process of practicing and learning.
Marvin prefers a Segway for riding around the city. And though there are some cons, like price and charging time, we've seen and proved it is the best one for everyday use.
My name's Marvin. You've been watching Gadget X. Thanks for following us, and we'll see you next time with more cool gadgets. Ciao for now.
So Marvin's choice is the coolest Segway. But have you memorized the main features for picking the right vehicle? Charge time. Time needed to refill a device with power. Max load. The maximum permitted amount of weight carried. Mileage. The distance a vehicle can travel using a particular amount of power.